Hello everybody, my name is Elevator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld episode 384. I really want the dirt there, but I don't know if I can grab it. What if I just did a little a zoop? Oh, is the water not flowing? Oh, there it goes. Cool, cool. Alright, so let's just toss that back. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm a ninja. I didn't think that would let me out. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we're still working on filling this in because I want to be all prepared and whatnot. I'll deal with the lighting on the inside later. I just want to make sure that this is all taken care of first. Howdy, Ian. This doesn't feel like the grind to me. This isn't work. This isn't a long, tedious task. Playing Minecraft is fun. Minecraft has long, tedious tasks, but filling this in is not one of them. The Age of Jive? If that's a reference to something, I don't know. Alrighty, so what I'm kind of thinking is, what if I only carved out this section here? Like, take care of all of this. Breathe. Submerge. And then we'll see how big of a circle this is, but then I'm going to dig up the inside as well. Dig all this up. Oh, you know what I need? I need a water bucket. Not all of this water is source water. With all this dirt I've been cleaning up, I need to make sure that this is all source water. Let's go fix that, shall we? Still no sound. Well, I really hope 1.14 fixes it. I don't know what's wrong with 1.13. But big bowl of sadness, so we're going to really hope that 1.14, the 1.14 brings back sound and keeps sound. There haven't been any sounds since 1.13.1 pre-1. 1.13 had it. The pre-releases of 1.13 had it. I don't know what they did in multi-MC with 1.13.1 pre-1. I don't need music. I could use music. I had music once before. Way back before sound and whatchamacallit was present in the game. Way back before sound existed in Minecraft, I used to use music. That was a long time ago, and I'm kind of imagining that I'm correctly filling this in. I don't know if I am, though. I'm not using the sound proxy. I haven't been using it since multi-MC. Betacraft only supports... I should say Betacraft 1 only supports. Can y'all stop touching the dirt? I need this to know where the water is. Betacraft only supports up to 1.5.2 in the April Fool's updates. It's not a Java problem, it's a multi-MC thing because the vanilla launcher works fine. Multi-MC doesn't know how to correctly play the sounds. I had the same problem back in 1.11. Do you not remember that? I've not gotten back to the level editor. There's housework to be done. I don't know how much of this lowest section I have filled in so far, but we're going to find out. That's all good, right? Probably. Famous last words. Stop touching the dirt. I need to know what's solid and what's not. I think I'm good. So now I'll start focusing on, whoopsies. Now I'll start focusing on filling in the rest of this. These dolphins make me go zoom. I know before it felt like water didn't slow you down anymore, but over here it does, and I don't know what changed. Maybe they fixed that. Maybe earlier 1.13 pre-release versions. Because now it's definitely feeling a slowdown. Oops. That was an enjoyable bug. You know how nice it was being able to mine at full speed underwater? Oh, such a great feature. I was really hoping 1.13 finally fixed it. Turns out I was mistaken then, if it's already gone. Why does that do it twice? So odd. Hopefully all this has been filled in. No, maybe not. Dolphins playing with blocks. I don't know how I feel about the feature. I feel like, as someone who's trying to work here, this is not the most fun thing. I'm sure it's internal server discrepancy just being too fast. I could relocate them, or I could use my sword. Oh, I wonder if it's haste. I wonder if the haste beacon is actually slowing me down while underwater. I want to verify. Hold on, we're gonna do a Minecraft experiment here, because if I just block the beacon, then it'll turn back on when I'm done. We're gonna verify whether or not, if I'm underwater, if I go back to insta-mining the dirt with my shovel. So let me just, oopsies, at you. There you go. So if I go back here, let the haste wear off, and if I'm underwater, and I try digging its dirt, is it gonna be ninja fast again? No, it's not any faster. Alright, so it's gone back to being slow. So yeah, that means they did make the change, and it has nothing to do with some sort of math problem with the haste beacon. Alright, cool. I'll take the dirt back off. Alright, well, experiment concluded. I got the results I needed. Oh no! Oh no, all the slabs got waterlogged and flood half my chamber over here. No one told me. Oh man, this used to be fine. I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm not gonna fix it now. Yeah, there's a block update. And all this waterlogged the slabs. Man, did I just lose a bunch of torches as well? Because I don't know how many torches there were in here, but now there is all dark. And the fences are waterlogged as well. I didn't think about that way back in Alpha 1.0 when I built that. I don't even know when this broke. I'd have to look back at I'd have to look back at past backups. I didn't want to use planks. I wanted something more interesting. Fences and slabs are more interesting than using planks. Oh great, now we have fish over here. Well, I'll fix that later. It was broken Friday? You didn't tell me Friday. No one told me Friday. I didn't know until today. Wait, I wasn't here Friday. You're messing with me. I wasn't here Thursday either. Can't remember if I streamed Wednesday or not. I think I did. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday last week. Alright, so we need... Probably bring this in just a little bit more. So I'm going to steal some more water. Saw it and thought nothing of it. Didn't think to tell me, that's for sure. I can't see a reason why I would want this waterlogged in... Whoop. Why I would want this waterlogged now, after having it look exactly the same way for 3 years. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of the water. Probably lava and flood. Well, I'll need to make sure that I don't set the thing on fire. Alright, so... Yeah, I'll just leave this shape and then focus on the midsection here. Not a buzz. No. Thought someone was calling me. Guess not. I was supposed to be receiving a call at some point, either today or this week. I got one call. My phone said it was potential spam, so I didn't answer it. If I get another call that doesn't say potential spam, I'll probably answer, though. I'll mine the obsidian because I can't mine water. Do you have another idea for clearing out large amounts of water? I could use sponges, but the problem is I don't know how fast I could place the sponges to clean up that large of a surface area. I cannot use buckets unless if I spam the buckets, throw them in all over the place. There is no fast way to do this as a single player. Oop, gotta breathe. Alright, I'm probably gonna bring this inward a little more. Change my mind. Placing blocks over it is just the same as flooding it with lava. I might as well flood it with lava. So that way it turns to stone much, much faster than needing to manually go in and fill all the blocks. Plus, I'd be spending blocks just to get those back if I were placing them. Why not pick up free stone or free cobblestone from this action? I fixed the spawners in 1.13, that's for sure. I haven't been over there yet, so I don't know if it broke again, but it shouldn't have. I'm using the old alpha 1.0.12. 11 texture, not 12. I want to say slimes have always had black eyes, it's just a semi-translucency. I think the texture is the same, it's just they adjusted the transparency. Don't quote me on that because I haven't compared the original texture with the new texture with 100% opacity. I wonder why Notch changed it after one update. Alpha 1.0.12 was rather fast anyway, because if 1.0.11 was the Secret Friday update, the next Secret Friday update is 14. So Notch released 12 and 13 within the span of a week. And 1301. Statue of myself is way off in that direction, I'm busy. And this looks a little weird with how offset it is. Because I need the farthest point to be here. Let's see, did any blocks have... Oh, that's not too true. Did any entities have semi-transparency before the slime? How many mobs nowadays have semi-transparency? I know we have the spider and the Enderman with emissive eyes. Are there any mobs that are semi-transparent? I know there's stuff like villagers where parts of the texture are transparent. Well, that's not the same as semi-transparency, like the slimes. Is this not filling in? Come on. Gotta flood. I kind of wish there's a way, some sort of debug way to see what's source water and what's not. What part of the shulker is semi-transparent? The spitball is, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think the ender crystal is as well. The ender crystal beam. No, maybe not. I don't know. Not easy knock it. Yes, double stream today. Double stream tomorrow. Probably a double stream on Friday as well. I gotta catch up. Alright, let's put all this dirt away. All this dirt I just spent trying to fix up the bottom side. Oh yeah, you know, hold on. I'm gonna take some of this. I need to go in there. I don't think the magma cubes have any semi-transparency on them. Think being the key word. Alright, let's think. So this is all taken care of. Let me just open this up real fast. Does this have water? Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. Let me hop in here real fast. So much for trying to keep this as clean as possible. I really do need access to this section, though. I'll need to do the same thing on the other side. Came back here because I want to put the torches down. I don't want any bad guys popping up in here. If I really wanted, I could dig this part up, but do I really need this dirt? I think I'll just leave it as a little building area for now. I don't think the slime texture was used at all for the magma cube texture. I haven't compared them, but I want to say they don't have any similarities. Maybe the eye placement. Oop. I'm going to have to go down and get that dirt. And that one. Boop. Boop. Alright, I think we're good. For as nice as crawling is, it'd make me feel better if I had a physical button. But we gotta bend the knee to people playing on phones. Therefore, I don't think we'll ever get a physical crawl key. Who knows, maybe there's some other technical reason to prevent any sort of InfDev Plus shenanigans where you could jump and crawl immediately and jump up to 2 spaces. I know trapdoors. I know pistons. Regular doors might have also worked. But it's not the same as just crawling on the ground. I could just boop toggle my state. Only being applicable to world situations is not as fun. It's not as open. Do you know how cool a little parkour map would be where you had to jump, press the crawl button, and then land into a 1 block tall hole? Alright, where are my slime balls? Because I don't need you anymore. Oh, once we finish this stack and the next one, it'll be time for another block, another stack of blocks. Minecraft's way of preventing that would be would be because of how advanced the movement system is. And stuff was still piggybacking off the old, very simple movement system, which I guess just further says exactly what Method stated in a more refined way. I kind of want to dig one more layer down at the bottom, but I don't know how good that would look. I will say this looks much better now, though. But all this dirt's feeling a little stale, I say, and so I think I'm leaning towards bringing the coral and just building a little coral. Probably not on this top layer, but if I could take advantage of the 3 inner layers. Let's see, here's the question, do I want to make any sort of pattern out of it? Because I could just try building some pattern. I'll be using the blocks primarily, and then using the fans and the items as decoration. You know what? Hold on. There's an image in my mind that I want to see if I could pull off. Hold on, let me look it up real fast. People would recognize it. If I could remember the name. Oh, what was it called? Um. Ooh, doo, doop. Hold on, don't worry. This isn't supposed to take too long because the shape itself will be easy. I just can't remember what it's called. Oh, hold up. I found it. Aha! Alright, cool, cool, cool. So, there's this little image in my mind, and if I could pull it off. The only problem is it doesn't have all the colors I want. Howdy, Koski, welcome back. Yeah, this is indeed the second stream. It's not the third stream. And there will not be 2 streams on Thursday, for sure, because I have other stuff happening that afternoon. There will only be 1. Yeah, let me take a quick peek at the coral again. The only problem is, I need, like, a green. I don't want to put random blocks down there. I wanted to use coral, but I'm looking at this, and I don't know if I'll get that luxury. AC kicked on. Friday's not going to have 3 streams. I only need to catch up 3 of them. Is it 3? Yeah, I only need to catch up on 3 streams, and so I'm only doing 3 days of double streaming this week. I could use concrete. I don't know. I can't use concrete powder. Can't place that underwater. Part of me wishes there's a way to make concrete powder water resistant. I don't know how many people would use that. It's like you wax copper to make it not oxidize. Like, what if you could wax the concrete powder and have it not turn into concrete in water? I feel like people would find uses out of that. Okay, so what I'm looking at, I really can only use the blues and the yellows. I'd have to find... Oh, wait, no, red. I can use red. Blue, yellow, and red, because I need green and cyan. That's a bad... No, not a bad idea. I was going to say that's a bad idea. Think to myself, why would that be a bad idea? Because it doesn't affect how concrete powder works now. But yeah, anyways, I feel like that's another feature, and people are totally free to steal it and, you know, try to get Mojang's attention, since there's no way I ever would. Anyways, so I'll need... How much block space will I need for this? I could probably cheap out and maybe cut it in half, but we'll see. So, if I wanted the small size, I need 11 by 11 space. Otherwise, I would need 22 by 22. And so say I started it. Oh, this is 5 blocks wide. Alright, so say I started it maybe here. 1, 2. I'd be really pushing it. I don't think it needs to be that large, so I'll just stick with the small scale 11 by 11. I really hope I did the math right. Yeah, so I only need 11 by 11. Alright, so here's what we're gonna grab. Dirt will be the background for it, because that's the neutral color. I'll need some sand, blue coral, red coral, yellow coral. I'll deal with the water spill later. I gotta finish placing down my little coral design here. Borderline admit the Phantom was a mistake. I feel like most of Mojang probably believes it could have been better. Hold on. Well, I am way down here. I need to get used to that. Alright, so fortunately I only need 1 blue and then like 3 red. I'm gonna need a lot of yellow though. I need 24. That's not that bad. That's rather big compared to 3. Oh wait, no, I don't even need 3 red. I just need 1 red. And then I'll need probably gravel. I think we'll go with gravel next. I feel like Jub joked about the Phantom as well, but I can't remember where. Beep beep. Alright, so the amount of gravel I need is also 24. Alright, here, let me get that. And then I need a light blue and a green. And maybe, I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Dude, I want to gather everything first, or else it's gonna give it away really fast what it is I'm trying to build. I don't know if they'll ever do something to Phantoms. They very well could, but I don't know. You know what I could do? I could just use glass. Whopping boop boop. Alright, green. What sort of green under... Oh, wait, hold on. I can use kelp. Okay, well, kelp's kind of more gray. I need some of that dry kelp, but I don't think I have any more. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I won't use glass. Maybe. Yeah, never mind. Hold up. Oh, you know what? I'll use leaves. There we go. Alright, well, I realized I'll use leaves, and that means I'll need more dried kelp, and I'll only need 2 gravel instead. Oop. Okay, so for the leaves, I'll need 24. Oh, hold on. Maybe I'll use ice. I only need 2. Here, let me grab, like, packed ice. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I completely forgot about it. Blue ice. Yeah, I was supposed to put one of these in the block museum. I forgot about it. Yeah, we're gonna make 3 because I want the blue ice for this build, and then the other one will be for the block museum. Okay, so one of that, leaves. I just saw leaves. Did I not pick it up? All right, let me put away my gravel, and then I think I'll have everything. Yeah, I'll move that to the block museum. Whoopsies. Yeah, I just need some kelp. 24 kelp. Alright, here's the question. How much kelp do I currently have? Because I need 24 kelp blocks. I know kelp is rather easy to acquire, but I might not have it all ready. I don't think I have that much kelp. It'll be easy to get, and I'll just pass through the portal, but I want to know how much I have first. 1 dried kelp, and if I need 24 and it takes 9 to craft a block, right? Do. Yeah, it takes 9 dried kelp. Do. So then that means I would need a whole whopping 9 times 24 is 216 kelp. Alright, that's not impossible. I can do that. 216 kelp. 128 is 2 stacks. 192 is 3. So if I just grab 3 stacks of kelp, I'll have everything I need. We're going to pass by the block museum, and then we're going back. We're going back out to some new chunks. Shouldn't be too long of a journey. Whee, boop. At this point, I only really use the crafting book for new stuff, which, as time passes, it's going to keep adding up, just because of how little I play old versions. Let me catch some Z's here. But yeah, back in 1.12, when it was new, I didn't use it. I didn't need to use it. As time passed, I realized it's faster than looking at the wiki for new stuff, and so I've kind of accepted its existence. When you say Minecraft passing 100 gigabytes, are you talking about the file size? Here's a question for you, Koski, since I feel like you are most likely to know out of the 3 of us. What's the file size for the sounds? What are all the resource assets total up to be? You don't have a clue? Ah, sadness. Oh well. I want to say Minecraft sounds in their entirety are currently around 300 to 500 megabytes. The Minecraft.jar, I think, is only 30 or 40 megabytes. Point being, I don't know when Minecraft is going to pass 10 gigabytes. That feels so far into the future because I don't think we're even close enough to 1 gigabyte yet. The jar would be easiest to check, but the sounds are definitely much louder. A long while back, they changed the sound system from the singular resources folder that had all the raw files in there. They changed it to the whole file hashing system, which means all the sounds are saved in the using the asset name. So basically, this allows for version compatibility. However, this isn't useful when trying to find how many sounds are currently in use. Yeah, Minecraft, in terms of content, is massive. In terms of file size, say we're at half a gigabyte in total. Sounds plus the well, I guess I'll say three quarters. 3/4 of a gigabyte, even though I don't think we're nearly that point, being from all the sounds, whatever textures might also need to be not packaged within the jar, like capes and stuff. And sure, skins, why not? Plus the Minecraft jar itself. I don't know when Minecraft will pass 1 gigabyte total installation. Alright, so we are looking for kelp. If we're looking for kelp, let's think, where's the nearest 1.13 area? I feel like it'd probably be... Yeah, I don't have any 1.13 portals currently, which means if I go all the way to the Disco Mountains, my outpost there, that'll be rather fast. Yeah, Minecraft is really, really small because the code base for it is really small. Sounds are the most amount of space, hands down. Textures are second, I believe. Models, I think, are rather condensed now. No, maybe they were more advanced as models become more advanced for the newer stuff, I should say. But if all the old stuff is still in its simplistic form, then that would be small. Bedrock is 1.27 gigabytes. I wonder if that's for platform compatibility. Because I'm pretty sure Java is not that large. But here's the thing: I haven't been talking about the launcher because, truth be told, I don't know what the launcher size is, since the launcher also needs to install its own version of Java, which isn't too large, but all its other dependencies as well. I just passed the yeah, so we're looking at 6606 roughly there. Phones already kind of store big. There are 128 and 256 gigabyte phones out there. Probably even 512 for some really high-end stuff. We have SSDs of that file size. Standard desktop SSDs within that file size range as well. Phones are already big on storage. Launcher's 10 megabytes. 722 for data. Okay, that 722 for data is probably the sounds and other assets, if the launcher itself is only 10 megabytes. $51, we're almost there. I'm waiting for the day when we get entire petabytes available, consumer ready, as one large storage unit. Probably multiple drives, multiple bays and whatnot. But you need essentially enterprise funding and an enterprise level setup for that. Oh, I passed. Oh, no, I didn't pass it. 66. I know you're talking about computers, not phones. I was just thinking a scale that's more applicable to me as someone who has 53 terabytes current local space. I'm waiting for petabytes to become consumer ready. More wishful thinking, just on a different level. Whee! See, that's so much faster. It's so much faster than taking the stairs. Alright, well, Now I know how close the ocean is, then we don't even have to go all the way to the Worm Ocean. We just have to go until we start seeing some of the seagrass at the bottom. I need 24 yellow, right? Hold on, let me just verify real fast how much I need. Yeah, it is just 24. Alright, cool. I've kind of gotten used to seeing boats go fast because so many people online use ice highways that I've accepted it as the norm. And I can understand how great it is for long distances. I've hit the point now where I've played enough newer versions recently where they don't feel as weird. We've had fast boats since, let's see, 1.9. When was that? January? February? I can't remember. There are a lot of pre-releases for 12 and 13. Alright, Kelp, I need you. Just like Mr. Smith. But oops. Terrible puns every day. Oh my gosh, the frame rate drops every time I break some of this. Minecraft will forever feel like a different game as more time passes. Here's the thing, going from 1.0 Java to 1.21 Bedrock, it's an entirely different experience. Not just from version differences, but also platform differences. Alright, hopefully that's been enough. We'll see once I get all of this. It is very much a different game. Had to be rewritten. Rewritten for Bedrock, I should say. I should say Pocket Edition was rewritten, and then they built upon it after a decade. Plus. Okay, I'll have plenty of kelp after this. We'll just have to take it home and then cook it up. But no kelp left behind. I was talking with someone earlier about my choice to keep my seeds in the offhand. I stand by my decision. What if I need those seeds in the future? Alright, away we go. One of these days, I'll spend more time looking into Xperia Play Pocket Edition. Way back, the original 0.1 releases. I don't know if I ever will, though. I'll just have to wait and see. Oh, Zella rises, and I think it's the biggest one. I think this is a full moon. I set the largest Zella Moon texture to be the full moon. I was originally going to have the size go from small to large, then back to small again, but then I decided, nah, I don't want duplicates. I'd rather just tell what moon phase based on the size, and so instead of having, I think it was 5 different sizes. No, if there was one for the smallest, one for the largest, then that means 6. 6 in between. 6 duplicates. Yeah, end, 1, 2, 3. That was right, 5 different sizes. I decided to have all 8. While we're here, we'll catch some Z's, reset the weather timer, and the sleep timer. I cannot feel the similarities between Java and Bedrock. It it just doesn't feel right. Part of it is like camera differences. Java, it's much more consistent, and it's what I'm used to. A long time ago on Bedrock, they made the view bob so dramatic. I don't know why they did that. Plus the little hand waving around, which is a nice feature. It's so aggressive on Bedrock. It's like boop, 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 boop. Whereas here on Java, it's a much slower transition. The lighting feels off. I won't say it feels off. It feels different. The colors don't look the same. The hotbar, I think, also floats a little bit, whereas on Java, it's perfectly flat on the bottom. You're more used to Bedrock than Java? You've switched sides. No, here's a question. I'll only say you've switched sides if you prefer Bedrock over Java. Comparing equal versions, I should say. We're going the correct way. So now we sit and we wait. It kind of feels like early 1.13 ran better than later 1.13. I don't know if that's just me though. NTSC versus PAL, that's certainly quite a comparison. Bedrock has better performance and a controller. Okay, reasonable. Don't tell me those are the only two reasons though. I'm gonna hope it's like, you share about both sides. I will never like Minecraft with the controller though. That's a buzz. Is that important? Nope. I will never like Minecraft with a controller because I like my fine camera movement of a mouse. I'm not a comfort player, I'm a efficiency player. Java mods will always be superior because the community doing stuff not supported by the original game will always be better than being limited to only being supported by the original game. Bedrock modding is nearly impossible. I say nearly because if people used to have, was it Block Launcher way back in the day for Pocket Edition? And I want to say early Windows 10 also had some very basic mods as well. So I know it's not impossible, but definitely not as accessible as what Java is. Is that it? Nope, not yet. Where are we? Alright, next one. I have a question since so many people love modding Skyrim. Is all of that native support, or are there custom community add-ons only? Community mods only? Because people have been modding Skyrim for many, many years now, and it's also up there with the amount of mods available. But I don't know how much of that was natively supported or not. Because Minecraft Java has never really had native modding support. Where's the modding API? We've been saying since 2010. Let the chunks load, get the frame rate drops out of the way, because oh boy, chunk building is so slow on here. I say that now, and then I get to 1.14 and I feel like it's going to be worse. And then I'll play 1.15 and I'll feel better. .4, they didn't do it. I wonder why. I feel like there's entire history as to why it just never sort of happened. And then nowadays we have something rather basic, but I can't remember what it is. It's like official mappings, but if you use the official mappings, you're limited with mod release or something like that. Alright, so what we're looking for is kelp. We're cooking all this kelp. See you later, baby trees. Alright, so how many stacks did I say? Like 4? I'll just toss in. I think it was only 3 stacks, plus a little extra. I'll just throw in 4 and then we'll go from there. Starts with an M and ends with a T. Minecraft. Alright, let me put away the rest of this kelp that I don't know if I'll ever need in the future. I could always start a kelp farm, but with kelp so accessible, I don't know what I'll need it for. The other one, I probably know the word, but there's not another one. There's minecart, but I don't think that's it. If there's some part of Minecraft history that I'm blanking on, feel free to share. If it's not going to end the world. Think company? Oh, I see. One, I should say 1.4. 1.4 is early. 2012. Would they have been in talks for 2 years? I know Notch didn't do very much at Mojang between the release of 1.0 and what was it? And when he left. Enter talks 2014. Yeah, with 1.4 coming out towards the end of 2012, that feels too early to have an effect on the original mod folder. Sure, there are other reasons, and this might take a while to cook. Do I have any other furnaces around here? I have my whole blacksmith hut, but do I want to cook up over there? In fact, with how long this might take, I probably should. Let me just steal half of that and half of that. That does fill up real fast. In fact, if I split this up into segments of 8, this will go by ninja fast. Just take another half, take another half. Alright, let's start cooking this up. I don't know if I'll remember to refill the furnaces over here, but at this point I'm ready for all this to just be one and done. My one golem's still in his little cage. I'm gonna leave this guy here for the rest of the series, since that will become his eternal safe spot. And I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to grab a fishing pole and fish the golems out of here. Maybe that's what I should do. There's a mod. Sorry, not a mod. There's a resource pack that I used to use a long while back, 2015, that gave blocks and items accentuated models. And it was pretty cool because I remember the furnace right here, how it's all flat because it's just a regular block. The inside and the upper parts were both modeled as big indents, and they were different areas. And there was even the whole little fireplace down here had something like the lava texture coating the inside for when the coals were on fire. That's pretty cool. Not at all relevant, but I'm looking at all these furnaces and it made me think of that. It's always the things not intended to be big that end up absolutely skyrocketing. It'd be really funny if my fun little triangle game somehow gets popularity across the internet. but by expecting to do so, I'm immediately setting myself up for it not happening. I don't know though, because a lot of people have said it's a unique concept and cool idea and whatnot, so we'll see. Because one thing's for sure, I haven't seen other people make shape games like this. Okay, just making sure no other iron golems fell down there. And I kind of want to move the fence over. Because if he can fit within a... I don't know if he would fit. Oh yeah, he should, because if he only fits in one across. Boop. Save me a couple fences. Thanks, buddy. I don't think it'll beat Minecraft, but think about games like Five Nights at Freddy's. That was Scott Cawthon's last chance, essentially. The original game. That was kind of like his last one, because I remember him saying in an interview, like, if that one didn't do well, that was it. He was done with games. And then huzzah, skyrocketed across the internet. And man, I still have more kelp that needs cooked. Oh wait, no, I don't. I've already hit 3 stacks. Alright, so this will be close enough. Let me see, how many am I currently at? 21. 21 blocks out of 24. Cool, we're almost there. There's another game. I don't remember if Undertale was supposed to be, or if it was expected to be, some sort of large-scale plan. I know it was set up for Deltarune. It was supposed to be, well, if this works, then Deltarune will be ready. And it did really well. So therefore, little time passed and Deltarune was being worked on and whatnot. Trying to think if there's another game. There's another game, another rather small game that sort of just Hazoo. Alright, 23, only need 8 more. Oh, well, nothing else is coming to mind. But at this point, there has to be some sort of game that's absolutely phenomenal if it's ever going to topple Minecraft. I can't really see any games taking on Minecraft for #1 most sold. However, I feel like Split Fiction has a good chance of being up there, but I don't think it'll ever overtake Minecraft. GTA 7? We're not even on 6 yet. 5 was definitely up there. 5 was up there for a long while, and then eventually Minecraft beat it as well. Alright, so we are looking at... Oh wait, hold on, I need my reference. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let me look at the picture again real fast, that way I know what I'm doing. Alright, so we are looking at where do I want the midpoint to be. I have everything right. Was I supposed to get sand? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 colors. Nope, I guess I didn't need sand. Alright, that's cool. So I'm looking at... That kelp is going to end up being last. I guess we'll start here. Alright, so where's the very middle? How much space is this again? That's 12. So say it's down here. Oop, let's breathe. 13. Okay, so I have a 12 by 13 area. And I have my Silk Touch pickaxe in case I done goof. So that means the very middle biased upward should be like here or so. Oh wait, hold on. I'll even get the opportunity of choosing right along here. So the very middle would be I think that one. 6 and 6. All right, yep, there we go. All right, there's the designated middle. All right, so then now we do a little bit of this and that. Doop. And so the kelp is 3 blocks by 2 by 1. Sorry, that's how I explain a right triangle, because you do 3, 2, 1. And so the next step is little groups of 4. Oops. Oopsies. Ah, everything worked up until this block. There we go. Y'all ever play Minecraft Story Mode? It's the amulet. I'm not gonna remember that because I seem to forget every time I look at the picture. But yeah, amulet. There we go. That is a underwater themed design for it. So now that this has been taken care of, I want to add some like other stuff on here. All right, so with that taken care of, and I'm satisfied with how it turned out, now I could just drop some coral scattered around and some whatchamacallits, drop some coral and the other stuff. Sea pickles, that's the word. Pythagorean theorem, SOHCAHTOA. I haven't heard SOHCAHTOA in years. That's not true. I still haven't heard SOHCAHTOA in years, if you ignore the fact that I just heard myself say it. But I remember hearing it back in school. However, I read it for the first time in years. There you go, because you read text messages. You don't hear text messages. Opposite opposite hypotenuse, adjacent hypotenuse. Opposite adjacent. Sine, cosine, tangent. That's why I haven't heard it in so long, because I haven't needed that. Alright, what was I looking for? I was looking for... Oh yeah, hold on, where are my sea pickles? I don't think so. I thought I pronounced that correctly. Sometimes I don't get words out in a fluent order, though, because my brain says, hold on, don't say that, say something else. It's more precise. SOHCAHTOA. Is that not how you pronounce SOHCAHTOA? I don't know what the problem is. Have you never heard of SOHCAHTOA? Have you only ever read it? How did your teacher teach it to you? If you know what it is. Oh, here are my sea pickles. Why are they so hard to find? Probably because the chest isn't labeled yet. Buddy, I don't know what the problem is. SOHCAHTOA? That doesn't flow right though. Sokka doesn't flow the same as Soka. Let me grab that. Alright, I was planning on using the coral blocks, but after looking at the display itself, I think it would be better. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back and bring some seagrass. And kelp. I'll bring seagrass and kelp. Probably not too much kelp. I don't need my own kelp garden over here. And hajabba dabba doo. Alright, let's go make my little pond here. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm gonna call it? Oh, this is gonna be great. It just came to mind. Hold on, I'll need a sign. This is no longer a lake, it's a little pond. And I even have some fish in here. But yeah, hold on. The name of the pond, I'll declare soon. Let me first get some sea pickles. I'll probably start out with only singular sea pickles around here. Do I want them on it? Yeah. So we're going to start out with a few sea pickles, but I'll keep all of them as singular for now. That way they don't clutter the design as much, and also to maximize how many I have scattered around. Because if I build all of these up to 4, that means I can only have 1/4 of the different areas. It's not Amulet Pond, but that's close. Why do I have so many sea pickles? Who was it that told me sea pickles were the best block of the 1.13 update? Because for some reason I ended up with so many of these. Maybe I will start making them more. I also realized, well, I didn't realize, but I totally forgot about it. I totally forgot that the less sea pickles you have in a bunch, the darker it will be. I said that totally backward. The more sea pickles you have, the brighter it will be. There we go. Think forward, not backward. Not thinking linearly. Didn't we have this discussion earlier? And achoo. There we go. Alright, so little clusters of 1 and 2. We'll see if in the future I expand it. I'm probably not going to place down all these different coral types. Because I don't want to clutter the design too much, but I will have a few of them scattered around. Maybe I'll place, like, 4 for each, perhaps. 4 for each type, so 4 coral and 4 fan for each color. You know what, maybe like 5 fan. Was that it? Did I replace my 4? Oh, wait, hold up, here's my problem. Yeah, change my mind, you don't go there. In fact, change my mind, you don't go there either. I should keep the stuff spread out, keep the colors distanced. Yeah, why did I place these together? Humans are terrible at randomness. If you've never been told before, I'm telling you now. But let me catch some Z's so that way it's easier to see. I'm also getting rather hungry. Nom 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 nom. Gotta keep my saturation up for all the swimming I'm doing. In case I start drowning, I need to make sure that I have saturation to heal up. Oh, excuse me, dolphins. No, thank you. I forgot you could place these sideways. I don't know where it needs red. Maybe like here. Alright, I'll say you're done. I haven't done the seagrass and kelp yet, but I'll do those after. Whoop, let's not drown. So blue and red are done. I need pink and purple. The coral used to have different names, at least the different file names, and then they ended up changing the names to be like brain, bubble, tube, and all that. They used to originally be based on color. And what are y'all doing right next to each other? Whoop, I went flying. Three, four, one more, maybe. Huzzah. Here, I'll do this one first. Maybe in there. Boop. There we go. Alright, last set here. Can I place this sideways too? Okay, so only fan coral can go on the sides of blocks. Regular coral can only be pointing upward. I was kind of thinking both had the two different states, but I guess not. This feels kind of random, like having the coral just sit right on the dirt. Looks a little odd, but it's alright. I'll live. And maybe like, I don't know, there. Ta-da! There we go. It's a little more colorful. Yeah, hopefully all the seagrass will help clean up the look just a little bit more. Can seagrass be multiple blocks tall? Oh, only one. I guess the seagrass is only limited in size to make sure that the kelp can be taller. Can't you grow seagrass and kelp as well? Maybe it's just seagrass that if you bone meal certain blocks underwater, you get the seagrass. Yeah, I'll only plant singular kelp because I know that eventually they'll start growing. There we go. This feels a little better. The seagrass and kelp have helped cleaned up the look some. And shoot, there we go. Oh, look, the kelp's already starting to grow up. Alright, we did it. Hooray. Now let me put away all this coral, grab a sign, and I know exactly what I'm going to name the pond. There's a street on my population Zelinator world. Never directly mentioned it before, I don't think. Maybe one time in some random stream. But there's a street, a particular lane, since you know lane can sometimes be one of the types of streets. I had a lot more coral than I thought I did. And so, based on the name of the game that I've seen a lot of ads for, probably never gonna play, but I called that one lane, or I called that one street Azure Lane, based on the name of the game. And so, doing something with this pond, there's a particular pond that exists out in the Infiniverse, but I need a sign. Think about maybe getting two signs, but I'll put the sign somewhere where I'm not going to be seeing it all too often. I'll probably try to bring more fish, but I don't think today. Maybe another time. But over here, oh, in fact, I know. Here, I'll put it up here. So the name of my little pond is officially going to be referred to as Amy Pond. Badoop. There you go, for everyone who likes Doctor Who. Man, there's a lot of salmon. Where'd they all come from? I don't remember seeing this much salmon before. But hooray, we made it. Alright. I feel like I should replace some of the dirt with other blocks. The only problem is if I use sand or gravel, both of those fall. And that means I would need to have a supporting block underneath. I saw that big slime spawn into existence. It might get more decorated over time, but I don't know what else to put down there. I was originally planning on having a conduit, but I don't know if I will. You know what? I don't know if I like these leaves. I don't know if oak works the best. I feel like I should use something more dense, like spruce. I want to keep using leaves. And most of the blocks have leaves. Have the same leaf texture, I should say. But I don't know what else to put down there other than the falling blocks, which means I would need to make sure there's support underneath. So yeah, I got between spruce. Do I not have jungle? Maybe I just don't have any jungle leaves. Huh. If I really wanted, I could grow a jungle tree real fast, pick up some of its leaves. Well, I don't think I need it that badly. Well, let's go pick up these. You know, now I kind of feel like I need a diving board. The only problem is this is one block water over here. If I like the cliff there as something to jump off of. It's just not very effective for getting down here. I'll take those, thank you. There you go, that feels better. That feels more solid of a texture. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Alright, all set. Well, I think I said I should say, I was planning on potentially putting the conduit in here. This would be a great place for it, but then I decided, I don't know if that's very effective. I feel like if I were to use a conduit, I would want it in a location that's better suited for it. Because if I put the conduit here, that'd be a lot of resources on a location that would not really benefit from it. Alright, now we could toss the oak leaves. And my hotbar has been corrected. I need more torches, but the torches can wait. So let's go find all our sponges. Surely I have wet sponge, right? Yeah, I've got 2 wet sponges. I probably should have given myself more sponges, but we'll make do with this. So what we're going to do, we're going to start cleaning up all that water. I don't know what sort of design, but I'll figure it out eventually. So if I could just bring the water back, which means I might have to keep certain sponges just to work as barriers. So what I have to do, alright, we're getting there. We got about half of it done. I'll leave this corner. No, I don't think I can. Alright, that's better. This is one of those times I'm kind of glad doors cannot be waterlogged. This only works on water, right? Yeah, cool. Ah, I came back. Oh no. Was it you? Was it you, Pikachu? I need to get the water all out of here. Okay, where's that coming from? Oh, you guys spawned quickly. Hello. Excuse me, you gotta go. Catch fire, just like the song. So, let me place down more torches again. I'll probably dehydrate these sponges at a later point, but I'll just keep them here for now. Ah, oh, this flooded again. What happened? A Chewy. This is not source water. Where are you coming from? Am I crazy? Yeah. Huh. No idea. Let me keep putting these torches down. So what I need to do now is design a structure where this isn't going to happen anymore. I know waterlogged fences and the slabs counted as source blocks, but I was really thinking I took them all out. So let me catch some Z's. I don't feel like going to that campfire. So we're going to catch some Z's and figure out how to prevent that from happening. So I'll redo the water later, but if this is working now, then I think it should be safe to clean up all these sponges. Is there a block for sponges? I don't think there is. There might just be the regular swords, but that's just because of Minecraft being Minecraft. I'll take all this, thank you very much. Oh man, there's another green bean over here. Buddy, what are you doing? You don't see me. Wonder where he spawned in from. Hey buddy. A Chewy! I don't need his XP or sulfur that badly. So, let me just set all this down. Feel a little better about the torch placement. Alright, cool. So let me hop back inside real fast and pick up the other sponge I have in there. I'll clean up the lava later, get rid of the obsidian, and make it lava again, but I want to take care of the water in here first. So, I like the design. The only problem is, as we have witnessed, water will casually choose to flow all the way around. And I totally forgot about this backside as well. Oop. Look at the last of my torches. So, slabs and fences can be waterlogged, which will make them act as source blocks. Alright, so I need to work with that. I could take the absolute dumbest, most expensive route and use doors. Or perhaps I use something simpler, like ladders or signs. Because I want to add another block all the way around here. I feel like, though, signs are going to be the way to go. Signs can't be waterlogged, right? In fact, while I'm here, how about I start drying out these sponges? I don't need those baby saplings. Alright, let me grab a stack of torches real fast. It'll make me feel better. And hodoink. Alright, let's throw all that up there. I think I'm done with sponges. Move the boat. Alright, so let's see. How am I doing on signs? I feel like signs are going to be the way to go because with signs, the thing with signs is that they will, they can be placed on the sides of fences, right? They can be placed on the sides of any blocks? Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Maybe they can't be placed on the sides of fences. Hold on. Either way, I could still have them standing up, whereas the thing with ladders is I can't have ladders floating unless they're on the side of a solid block. So I could do huzzah. Oh, I can put fences, or I can put signs there. Yeah, if me of the past was prepared for this, you know, I'll keep that because that's going to be a testament to the mistake that was made. But if me of the past was expecting this, to be a problem, I probably would have corrected it. But now what I think I'll do is I'm going to intentionally waterlog all the signs, or not the signs, the fences, just to verify that this doesn't happen again. E. You know, I'll keep that. You know, that doesn't look too bad, having a little border go all the way around. Alright, you think it's not bad as well. Coolio. Alright, so we're gonna need a bunch of signs. In fact, do I need oak signs for this? If I could spend dark oak. I feel like the different sign variations are a later update. Wait, don't tell me. I must explore for myself. Probably didn't need to do that. Hooray! It's still all oak. Cool. I'm gonna wait to make any more signs because that was super effective. Yeah, I should have not made more dark oak. Anyways, what I'll need is a bucket. In fact, what I'll probably do, yeah, let me grab another empty bucket. Sign variations is 1.16. I had a feeling it was 1.16. It was either 1.16 or 1.14 because I know 1.14 also had additional variations. Move all that over. All right, so let me pick up some water real fast and flood this corner over here just to make sure. Yep, all right, cool. So yeah, signs still work. That looks a little weird having the signs be completely floating, but I think it's all right. The warped plank sign. That's a good way to remember it. All right, excuse me, boat. You know what? Here, boat, you could stay there for now. I'm gonna have to move it back, but I'll do that later. In fact, here, how about I do the outside first? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't need the carpet anymore, because if I walk into this, I can swim. I can swim into the fence. Oh, well, it's not green. It's like cyan. Insert color debate here. Truth be told, I haven't looked at the texture in a long time, so I don't know what it really looks like anymore. I only have the image. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the torches first. It's like borderline green, but I wouldn't call it green because I still feel like there's enough blue to distinguish it closer to cyan. Or, what's the dark version of cyan? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Oh, what was the name of it? It's not coming to my brain. I talked about it before. Cyan is like brighter because it has a very high percentage of blue and green, whereas the color I'm supposed to be thinking of is darker since it has a lower percentage of each. Maybe it's chartreuse. It might have been chartreuse. Hold on, let me look up chartreuse real fast. That's one of those colors where you don't think about it all too often. Let me make sure I spell it right. No? Is it Capri? No? I don't know what the color is. I don't think chartreuse is pink. This is showing like yellowish green. Anyways, hold on. Here's what I was gonna do. Minecraft classic colors. Chartreuse, spring string. Maybe it was ultramarine. I don't think so though. Yeah, that's more blue. I can't remember the name of it. That's okay. Not important. Color theory. Never took it. People were to use stuff like graphics design, if people took a graphics design class, there's a lot of things you could take a class for, and I decided, nah, I'll just learn on my own. 2D animation, 3D animation, oops, visuals, video editing. Okay, here's the question. How do I want to handle the corners? Yeah, I think the ocean monument is much more like ultramarine. Okay, 1 and 1. Alright, I have to decide which one, because this is at the very middle. Chewy. I guess I'll bias it this way. I'll have to do the same thing on the other side. So I'll need to remember I am biased north and south over here, as opposed to having signs be east and west when I'm forced to decide. Oops. And for as much as I've been sad that signs themselves you could not place on the undersides of blocks, I will say that did give Mojang the opportunity to have a brand new hanging sign, which was made exclusively for the undersides of blocks, and they also connect well with chains. And so I think to myself, would we have had ever gotten hanging signs? The answer is probably no. Now, hanging signs I think are all right. I do appreciate their usage. I'm not going to claim them to be one of the greatest 1.20 blocks, though. Truth be told, I can't remember all the stuff that came in 1.20. I know there are armor trims, right? But as someone who plays single player, I don't care enough about armor trims. They're great for resource pack designers, though, because, well, I should say they're great for resource pack designers who wants to take advantage of all of those. Not for all the people working on resource packs who have to make all of those. The thing with the block museum and version selections is that it's not entirely condensed. Classic and InDev are all in one area. InfDev and Alpha are all one area. In fact, it might even be like InfDev to Alpha 1.2. You know, I don't remember. I can't remember how it's split up. No, I think Alpha, InfDev to Beta. InfDev, Alpha, and Beta are all grouped together. And then the full release of 1.0, I started a new section. And then it kind of goes on from there. Alright, but let's make more signs. I don't know how many more signs, but eventually I'll need these. And I'm really trying not to spend oak wood. I'll spend dark oak. Alright, away we go. Having those signs like that still doesn't feel distinctive enough. Especially since once we hit release, it's just one super long line all the way up until 1.13. Because there's a distinction between 1.12 and 1.13. Because I wanted that extra gap there. It looks a little nicer with the spacing, with the block spacing going around that corner. Except that one default shulker box is 1.13, not 1.12. All this is grouped together. But if they're not distinct sections, why are the signs as, or why would the signs be as useful? Maybe I'm just too precise with how I want things to be established. And your current setup does not allow precision with how my blocks are placed out within the world. Alright, let me steal all this. Start cleaning up the area. Alright, here we go. Except we gotta move the thingy. Alright, boat, get right back to where you belong. This isn't so bad. This will be fixed rather quickly. Wow, has it really been an hour and 36? Time goes zoom. Oh, what happened? Ah, my plan has failed. Alright, let's think. How do I want to do this? Yeah, there's definitely a sign there. So, wait, hold on. You're telling me the signs are waterloggable? Ah, my whole plan has failed. I did it correct, but signs are waterloggable. I've underestimated. Well, that kind of defeats the whole purpose then, because the goal of the signs was to keep the water in. I don't know, signs were waterloggable. Wait, hold on, then that could be a potential problem over there as well, since I'm using signs. I don't want to use planks, but that's kind of what it's coming down to. Alright, so, let me pick up these torches real fast before any more damage is done. So, I'm thinking, I could just leave the signs and have the planks. Here's the question though, do I go all the way around? Do I have the space? Because what I could do, I don't know if I have, hold on, let me verify real fast what I currently have. Because if I can do what I want, it'll look better than planks, but it might be expensive. I should say it'll only be expensive because I don't have the resource. But I wanted to avoid having the planks right next to the thingy. Every block I want to use is waterloggable. Alright, so I was right. I do have carpets, but I don't have a lot of one color. Unless if what I really wanted was to go all out with the amount of wool I have. So here's the question, how much lime do I have? How much lime wool? Let's go investigate. I know I could wait around on my not my wheat farm, my sheep farm. Wait around on my sheep farm a little bit. But that's gonna be rather boring. Where's my colored wool? I have a lot of lime. Oh, good job, me. Alright. Cool. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna regret it, but we are going to surround the fences with lime. Wait, hold on. What about that lava? Is the lava gonna set the carpet on fire? Hold on, let me make sure real fast. Let me grab all my lime carpet. I'm sure I have some. Let me just make sure, absolutely certain, that carpet can't be waterlogged. I don't know how much water I want on my carpet, but let me be absolutely certain. I'm gonna steal one of these. Let me just be absolutely certain this will not work. Oh, but the water destroys carpet. Alright, cool. That saves me from wasting all my time. Fine, I'll use planks. I'll have to do something with the lava, though. I can't use rails because rails are waterloggable. I'm thinking. Is there really nothing else that I can use to prevent the spread of water that's a non-solid block? Is there anything else that's not something absurd like pistons? Because I don't think the piston heads are waterloggable. Think. Here, how about I consult the recipe book? We were talking a little bit about it earlier. I'm going to consult the recipe book. And did that chest go invisible? How do you stand the stump? Don't I have stuff in here? What happened to this chest? I thought I converted over. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Anyways, let me find a oh wait, hold on, the crafting table is back here. Let me consult this real fast. Why are these called daylight detectors? They're called daylight sensors. When did the name change? Let me update that. I feel like that's a 1.13 thing. Alright, so what else is a block? I'm pretty sure iron bars can be waterlogged just like fences. Same thing with walls as well. And glass panes. Is it really doors? Am I really about to spend a bunch of wood on doors? Part of me kind of wants to, but will it be worth it? Is the question. All I'd have to do is compare the current or the previous gas texture with the new one. You know this is a problem for me like 5 years in the future, right? I don't feel like dedicating any mental space now to a problem that far in the future. Who's to say I'm still on YouTube making videos 5 years in the future? That's a problem for future me. And I can say that this time because this future is far. We'll see if I remember to use the Dungeons baby gas texture, since I like that one more. I'm just throwing 5 out there, could be 7, could be 10, but I need 1.18 to feel old. How long will it take for me to think that 1.18 is old? Because 1.18 was such a drastic change, and I kind of group 1.18 to 1.21 all together in my mind as just one dragged out update. 1.17 was the last of the 1.7 phase terrain. You think I'm concerned whether or not you have kids by the time part 5 rolls around? That is your choice to live your life. I remember a long time ago one of my viewers saying, man, when part 4 or when UMP part 4 comes back, I'm going to be 18. I'm going to be an adult by then. And then, years passed, and surprised, he's now an adult. And it's already been almost a year. That's not true, it's been like half a year. Anyways, I need 1.16 wasn't the last 1.7 base terrain. 1.17, the seed still works. Sure, some of the underground is different. Hey, all the kelp is growing. Oh, it looks much nicer. Alright, anyways. So trapdoors. Let me verify real fast with, let me find a glass pane I could steal real quickly. In fact, I have a plan. Let me just make sure, because I want verification whether or not glass planes are waterloggable, but I feel like they are, just like fences. Okay, yeah, I was right. Alright, so let me zoop that. I'll figure out what we do with the world when part 4 happens. When part 4 comes close to the end. By any chance, is this waterloggable? Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Well, now we've just lost some of the chorus plants, but that's okay. I could regrow them. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more. Let me replant those real quickly. I didn't realize water would completely destroy them. I thought the chorus plant as a whole was solid, and water would have just floated around it. I'm not going back to the end. This is why you always bring more than what you need. Oh, my last two chorus flowers. I don't feel like getting rid of the other two just to reclaim more flowers. Not this time, at least. Maybe in the future. Where do I put them? The farthest points? Alright, well, this doesn't work. Alright, so I could do something really lame and use spawners. Those are semi-transparent. I could surround the whole thing in leaves. That'd look different other than fences. In fact, here, how about I do that? How about I go grab leaves? You can't waterlog leaves, they're a full block. I could use sponges. I could just do the thing and surround it by sponges. What do you mean waterloggable in the future? You telling me leaves are waterloggable in the future? Hold on. Is this real? Let me go to Minecraft Leaves real fast. Leaves can be waterlogged despite it being a full block. Water does not spread out, Java Edition only. Okay, so the leaves will contain the water though. Okay, the leaves will contain the water, at least here on Java. Interesting. Alright, I didn't know that. I was thinking leaves were never. That's okay. That's a problem for future me. So let's just grab all these real fast. I don't remember how much I needed. But yeah, I'll need to make sure this doesn't catch fire. Is this the only solid block that can be waterlogged? I should say the full block. Leaves are, or not leaves, fences are solid. Now, if any other changes they make, could be a problem though. So here's the thing. I have some of this obsidian right here we're about to dig up. So if I do what I want to do and just plop the leaves there, will this catch fire? Howdy, Henry. You didn't think I was going to stream twice. Oops. Is there wood under here? Has there been wood under this lava the whole time? Wow, talk about playing it not safe. Huh. I need that lava. I need the lava before I dig up the obsidian. Let's see how many buckets of it I have. If I have 8, that'd be cool. I have 4. Alright, we're going to the nether. So let me put away some of these leaves then. You know what? No, I'll start placing the leaves. Oh, Dementi, welcome back. Got another 10 minutes or so for this stream. Yeah, so I'll start plopping down the leaves, and we'll see if it's flammable or not. Because if the leaves start catching fire, then I know that's something I'll need to correct. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need the lava just yet, because what'll end up happening... Nope. Oh, I see. Thanks for dropping on by. It's greatly appreciated. Can I put torches on leaves? Nope, not anymore. I'll leave that one there for now. I'll have to move the torches again. Probably putting them on top of the... whatchamacalled? On top of the fences. I don't know why I totally forgot the word fences. Man, I didn't need nearly as many of these as I thought I would. Oops. If Minecraft changes a lot in only 3 years, 2028. You gotta think about that. If Minecraft changes a lot by 2028 and 1.18 doesn't feel old, I'll need to make sure that whatever update I end off the next part on also feels old. Because it's not just the beginning, it's the end. So that means there's going to have to be a drastic change between now and then. We shall see. But don't worry, there are plenty of other series and other stuff I have planned between these parts. Truth be told, as much as I don't like it, you do have a point where the new mini updates very well could make things feel different. I don't know why I'm anti-drop and I prefer just update. Why are you trying to be so different, Minecraft? You remember the Secret Friday updates? Those were fun. Remember when we didn't have concrete and terracotta slabs? I'm waiting. I feel like terracotta slabs would be an absolute pain. Concrete slabs kind of make sense though, except for the part of you need concrete powder. Minecraft will unlikely, I'm not going to say never, that's not true. Minecraft is unlikely to ever have any falling half blocks for technical reasons. So therefore, I don't think that'll ever happen. But yeah, the can you imagine glazed terracotta slabs? Not only would you get to design patterns for the full block, you'd get to use the half blocks as well. Henry. How do you get concrete in modern Minecraft? The full block, not the powder. Only 3 dimensions. I feel like, you know, nah, we'll need to wait and see what spice wood is and see how much of that gets brought over into vanilla. I will say, people really like the potato dimension. So who knows, maybe we'll get another dimension snapshot for the April Fool's version. But that won't be the same as full vanilla. I feel like as more time passes, Minecraft is closer. Minecraft gets closer to having more dimensions. But I keep quoting it every time. I keep quoting how a long time ago they said they didn't want to add more dimensions until the current ones feel better. 1.16, the Nether update happened. 1.18, and its subsequent extra parts all came out as caves and cliffs. The overworld was updated. They just need another end update. 1.9 was not an end update. 1.9 was a combat update with some end stuff. I will always believe that, because that's what the intended goal was. And so, what would they, So with with an end update, there we go. Back to what I was saying. If we got a proper end update, then now it will fulfill all three of the biomes, or all three dimensions being ready. 1.12 was a shulker box. 1.11 added shulker boxes. 1.12 changed the colors of shulker boxes, though. But if you don't think they would add powder variations, but we can't get concrete without concrete powder based on current Minecraft rule set. Because why would they have concrete and concrete slabs be different? Alright, the leaves are not catching fire. We'll see if something bad happens, but we're going to get rid of the other lava, or the other obsidian over here. Oh man, I'm going to need more. I didn't realize I'm going to need more obsidian, or more lava. Yeah, I'm going to need 9, not 8. Here, hold on, let's not be on fire anymore. I'm trying not to burn down all my wooden stuff. I'm pretty sure I accidentally did it before. But yeah, if these leaves still have not been caught on fire, we're gonna trust that the lava being contained is close enough. Because this is 1 block up and 2 blocks over, because the fire would be here, above the slab, above the lava. Alright, I think we're good. So let me keep filling this with water, and then I'll be able to use the bucket for the lava as well. Do you really like concrete that badly that you want concrete slabs? I will say, concrete slabs would be great. But, with the current concrete implementation, you would need inconsistencies. Oopsies. Sorry, little torch, didn't mean to do that to you. There we go. There's my super extended water area, a whole 2 blocks beyond what it was supposed to be, plus an extra ring of leaves. Yeah, I grabbed way too many. The leaf walls. Oh, you're right. His little his hedge garden of sorts. Truth be told, I almost never do those. I like the look of them. Hedge mazes are fun. I just don't think to build them much. Not Method Griffin. Method had an area somewhere in his backyard that did have them, though. I will say. So that's probably not what we're thinking of, because Method had his little tower where Spawn was, and during the versions where he would get free stuff when he died. he would jump off of there a bunch of times, and that was right next to the hedge garden he had in the background. I would need to look back at Griffin's World to see what hedges you're talking about there. I'm sure I know what you're talking about. I just haven't seen Through the Ages in a while. Oh wait, this would have been new because leaves were a recent addition in the series. One day, perhaps we'll get more variations, more walls and stairs and slab variations. I feel like a different type, a new variation of block would be interesting. Oh, I know what would be great. How about vertical slabs? But I don't know. At this point I really do wonder why hasn't it been done yet? Is there some sort of thing I'm not understanding? Is there some sort of design philosophy that Mojang hasn't implemented? Because to my knowledge, I don't remember them ever talking about it. Howdy Potato. Welcome back. They're not doing it because of the memes? Excuse me, have you seen the new capes? Have you seen the Elytra versions of the new capes? Do you know whose big ol' face is on the back of those capes? Longer stream? Oh, you're right. I'm a minute and a half over. Thanks for telling me. I was supposed to go to the end, not the end, the nether and pick up more, supposed to go to the nether and pick up more lava. I just haven't done that yet. But yeah, we are gonna do that next time. Say all your final thoughts now, y'all. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Probably another 2 streams. And then... yeah, I guess that's that. Then I'll be almost caught up. So yep, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.